Welcome back to Hard Officers Halls, everybody. We're here for a special edition directly from Kobuchi in Kanagawa. I'm Kyle.
I'm Zach.
And here we are walking to Kobuchi, and on our way we find a neglected, forgotten old CRT.
We're pretty excited because of the CRT. Look at that rust on those connections. You could use that and get good video signals probably.
I'm sure it's in perfect working order.
Yeah. So here we are at what we're pretty sure is where the hard off was supposed to be.
According to Zach's Google Maps, the pin was like just around this corner, and I was like, this does not look like a hard off zone.
This is him getting footage of really normal residential houses with no stores, no sign of hard off. But I'm like, it's around the corner. It's on my map. It's right here. I promise.
And this map is the one directly from the Kobuchi hard off website, right?
I clicked it, and
then you did.
I'm pretty sure I clicked the thing. Not here's see. So right there at the bottom, that little blue square is the station I'm pointing out right there. That's the station we came from. That red thing is where the hard off actually is. Here's where we are.
We walked, 45 minutes total?
For a really long time. Yeah.
And about twice as long as we needed to.
Yeah. And so we were like, well, might as well enjoy being alive a little bit since we walked for a million years. So we had some drinks.
Since we have another 20-minute walk back in the direction we just came from.
Yeah, literally exactly the opposite direction. But we did it. We made it.
That looks like a hard off zone.
That looks like a hard off zone. Oh. I don't know how Kyle was feeling. I was really tired and sweaty and gross and bad.
But we got our steps in.
Yeah, our steps for our Pokemon Pikachu handheld walk counter thing from like 1998 or whenever that thing came out.
We were each wearing like 4 of those.
I had 7.
Oh, wow.
Having a real good time. And here we are. We hadn't finished our drinks by the time we got here, so we took a little break. And look at how ready I was for the games. Oh.
Bigfoot socks.
Yes. Oh. Now we're going inside.
When you really want to go into hard off, it's a similar sensation of having to pee really bad.
It's true. That's why I was jumping up and down. There's a brain in there. Actually, it says, for people who want to get smart, pay 1,000 yen for whatever is in this bag.
That's all it says.
I mean,
why didn't we buy that?
It said, I want to get smart, so I'm assuming it's like a get smart thing.
It's like 10 copies of Brain Age. Look at this cool old Trinitron Video 8 player.
Kyle loves small TVs that he'll never actually get any use out of.
I do, but I would like to have it. It's 8,000. It's like $90. That's way too much for that, but it does have the connections to play Vidya.
You actually could use it for things. Most of these small older TVs, it seems they just have like an RF input in the back. So this is pretty cool that it actually has it, but not for 9,000 yen.
If it was like 5,000, I probably would have bought it.
Yeah, it says that it works, but there's a bad signal for the video input and stuff. You can't play tapes on it, so you can get bad video footage of games on your tiny TV.
For $90, that's too much.
Yes.
This is they had a bunch of old radios and tape decks and stuff that we're going to show off here.
Yeah, when we were looking at these, I read off what they all do, but it's basically various states of like working or not working. A lot of them actually, like one function actually does work. So I mean, that's cool, but look at how old that is. That's so cool. It's got some cool drawings on it made by what I'm assuming are very small people.
Very small people. New. Practicing their hiragana.
Yeah, man. It says it came out in Showa 20, which I was born in Showa 61, so that's like 70 years ago. It's a long time ago.
70-year-old radio.
Pretty nifty. It says pigeon on it. That's good.
Pigeons are gross.
I don't know. They're kind of funny, though. They move funny. I like them. They're cute if they're not dirty and gross. This is also an old radio. Lots of really old radios. So it's pretty cool.
Look at that. It's real wood. It's not just a wood grain sticker.
Yeah.
By the looks of things.
Yeah. LGR, you and your wood stuff and stickers, actually.
Yeah, try this on for size.
We're not just like, using you as inspiration for these videos or anything.
This is a Technics tape deck. That's probably really nice, other than the fact that it says it's junk.
Yeah, it says it could do playing and recording.
Nice.
Yeah, so I guess it does kind of work.
Bits.
Yeah.
Old national turntable.
Pretty cool. Real old. I mean, like, we had no real good way to get any of this back other than that tiny TV if Kyle really felt like carrying it. So
I don't really want a novelty, like, display turntable that is too gunky and old for me to even use.
Like our jerk friend Cal with that Bob Dylan vinyl.
What an idiot. Look at these cool speakers.
That's it.
They're
also
by Victor, and they're about $400. So if anybody knows what those are, they look stylish. If you had like a super sleek, modern, like a mid-century modern designed city apartment, these would fit right in.
It's exactly what I have, but I didn't buy them. This is a real cool. So Sheena Ringo is a Japanese like pop artist, but she doesn't do like catchy fun like J-pop stuff. She does really, really cool like jazzy, funky stuff. And this is a ska album, I believe it was, maybe.
In her group, Tokyo Jihin apparently is getting back together this year.
Yeah, we got to go see them.
Really want to go.
I want to do it.
She's amazing.
She's really good. She makes genuinely awesome music. Sheena Ringo, look her up.
And look at these cassette tapes. Usually it's just old like Anka stuff, but here we have some actual like 80s looking city pop kind of stuff, which is what I would be interested in buying if I had a tape deck.
Yeah, and I actually really like cassettes, but I couldn't justify paying 1,000 yen this day. I was like limited to 300 yen per purchase.
But don't stop Genki,
Don't
Zach.
stop Genki, all right.
And the other song was called Gambare. Oh, the whole album is called
Guambare.
And Beat Pop. I bet these are both really good.
We probably should have bought these, but oh well. Good Morning Call. Downtown Boy. That's what I want.
That's what
Cutie
I am all
beady
about.
beat pop, dude.
We messed up. I should have bought these.
We probably should have bought them. Could have done reviews. Ooh, that's a Lynx. You don't see those very often. Did not
For
turn
90
on.
buccarinos and it doesn't turn on.
Yeah, Lynx. I had one of these when I was a kid. I've talked about it before, but it's actually a pretty nifty system. It's got kind of a Game Gear aesthetic going
And a
on.
Pokemon Center GBA.
Very cool. Did not read a game, so there's that. King Kong.
Kind of Game & Watch.
There's the things that we use to count our steps for 45 minutes as we walk to this place.
We wore them here and then sold them to the store, and there they are.
Yep.
This is all 100% factual information.
Of course. Oh, this thing. Wasn't this just, it's just like an RF something. What was this? We figured out what it was, but I can't. USB. It's so weird. I'm like.
We even figured out what it was, and then we forgot because it's just so baffling. I think it's a TV tuner for your PS3.
Yeah. I think it says. Yeah, that's what it is. It says TV tuner. Right. This is the exact conversation we had in the store.
Yeah.
But pretty weird. Why Sony? I mean, obviously for your.
I guess because.
Oh, that's the card that you have to have to get a digital TV signal in Japan. So.
PS3 also had the Tournay DVR thing, so I'm guessing they went hand in hand in some way.
Yep.
And here's the PS1 that I want, but Zach says don't buy it.
You don't need it. It's cool. You don't need it. That Neo Geo CD, I do want. If
Now
I could find one of
what
those
you
for a
do
reasonable
need.
price. Yeah.
Recently, I saw on Twitter somebody got the PS1 screen for like 300 yen.
Dang.
At a hard off. PSP Go.
Ooh, that thing does that slidey thing. Like, that's pretty nifty.
I don't know if you can do anything with. I mean, I guess you could hack it.
It's yeah. I mean, you could probably do some like homebrew stuff, but yeah, it's useless now. Vitas. 3DSs or 2DSs. Sorry, God. Wow, that Famicom is $800.
Looks like it's unopened, like minty fresh.
Then there was a Famicom adapter. Do some horse betting on that one. This is a Master System sound unit, so I think it's for like digitized voice synthesization and things like that. So
Sounds cool. $350.
worth it. Ooh, that's a Duo R. That's like if you're gonna go all out on your PC Engine.
That's the one to
gaming,
get.
That's the one to do. Mega adapter. Play some Master System games on your Genesis or Mega Drive. There's another one. Those are cool. I had one. They're actually, they work great. Some Game & Watches.
A lot of Game & Watches.
Yeah, this place had a whole, like the most Game & Watches I've seen at any store we've ever been to.
So if you're into collecting those things,
Go to
Kobuchi is
Kobuchi.
the place to go.
Don't walk all the way past it and back though.
I mean, you could.
You could. It was a good exercise.
It was one good exercise.
Only one. Ooh, Kyle.
Floppy jump.
Woo!
And a Game Boy Light.
Wow, they're expensive.
$100. That's about what they go for these days.
All right.
All right.
That Game Boy Micro over there is expensive
$300.
too.
That's a lot for those.
Those are real cool. The screen on those look so good.
I used to have one and I'm so sad. It just disappeared. I have no idea what happened to it.
I sold mine for money.
Good job.
This thing looks legit.
That's Game Joy. That's what you want.
What do we got in here?
What's this stuff? This looks like Zach stuff.
There's some Castlevania back there on the right there. This game in
Ooh.
Front Moon, I think it got a Switch re-release recently. It's like an anti-RPG.
Ooh.
In the Hunt's an underwater submarine shoot 'em up. That game is real cool.
We've talked about that one several times, I think.
Yeah, and it's interesting because the PlayStation port is better than Saturn, even though Saturn does 2D graphics better. Now back here, that game Chulip. Chew means kiss. So it's a game where you want a lady, you want to kiss her, but you got to get better at kissing. So you kiss all the people in the town and get kiss points, and then you kiss the girl. It's a real good game.
And there's a Neo Geo game called Combat down there. It's neat.
Yep, that one down the bottom that's 5500, that's Donpachi. It's a good shoot 'em up.
Mega Man 2, Super Metroid in the box.
Wow.
It's a beautiful box.
It's a real nice looking box.
I mean, I guess that's probably what you're going to pay for it if you want it in that kind of condition.
I mean, you paid what, like 1500 for your
For the
card
loose
only?
card,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I think like that's reasonable for a really good condition box one, all
Mhm.
things considered. Oh, is that Shadowrun back there?
It looks like it.
There's also a Wonder Song game, but we couldn't figure out what it was. Good zoom, though, 5,500 yen for whatever that is. Ooh, there's some Neo Geo there, I see. I can't read that. Crimson?
MSX games.
Oh, nice. Rama 1/2. Nice.
One day, one of us might end up with an MSX.
Yeah, I want one, but there's so much stuff I want. And
there's so many models, you have to figure out which one to
It's
get.
kind of like getting into PC Engine.
We should make a buyer's guide video about MSXs.
Ooh, wow.
Wow. Kid Dracula, Lode Runner. That's a good game.
It's a Kyle game if I've ever seen one. God. Battletoads. Battletoads is expensive. It's good though. It's fun.
Battletoads about $160 for the cart.
Rainbow Island's nice.
Lots of stuff. Too much to mention.
Yeah, that's the thing about these cases. Is it's like there's a lot of cool stuff in them, but like that, that's a good thing in the case there.
That's a man hungry for noodles.
Yeah, I really wanted some noodles. But we didn't get them, by the way. We were going to, and the place we were going to go was closed, so we just had
Curry.
other stuff. Yeah.
There's a Lode Runner down there by the looks of it, maybe.
Star Soldier, that's a good schmoop. Kyle, you have that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baseball. We love baseball. Baseball games are actually pretty fun.
I love baseball games and hockey games. And yeah, baseball and hockey. Those are pretty cool. Those are also the sports I like to watch.
Goemon. A lot of stuff that is pretty common, honestly.
Yeah, there's part of why we're not saying much here is because this is all stuff that we've seen in pretty much any case anywhere.
There's a Godzilla game.
That's
Rockman
cool.
X.
Super Metroid. For not that much more than you paid for. 2,000 for the card only is pretty typical, I feel like.
Yeah. If you can find it for $1,500, that's a deal.
That's what Kyle did. Is that some Contra Spirits? Ooh.
All right.
Love Contra. Saw Blazy on there. It's a good schmoop.
See a Yu Yu Hakusho game down there, and here's a memory backup thing for your Saturn, right?
Yeah, it's a memory card for Saturn. It's got 8 megs in it, so you can save a lot of games. Oh, I see a WonderSwan game up there, but I can't tell what it is from the glare.
Goemon.
Guilty Gear, nice. WonderSwan for Guilty
Solid.
Gear. I mean, if you're going to play handheld fighting games, get a Neo Geo Pocket. But, ooh, that is Sin and Punishment, which I remember there was a huge hubbub for a long time about how people wanted that ported over. And then, yeah, it got like the Wii remake, remastered sequel thing. Some Marios.
You could get pretty much the whole dang Super Mario Advance collection.
Yeah, and there's Seiken Densetsu on the left.
Yeah.
Saga 2, Saga 3.
Castlevania. What's it? Gargoyle's Quest in English.
Yeah. Buster Fight, nice. Last Bible, these games are real good names.
I see Last Bible a lot on Game Boy. I'm still not entirely sure what it is. There's Phantasy Star for what, Game Gear?
Yeah, Game Gear, Phantasy Star Adventure, so I think it's like a totally different game. It's not like a port, it's a whole other... Why didn't it be an action RPG? I don't know.
Aladdin. Real good.
It's a good game on Super Nintendo. Everybody says the Genesis one is better, but they don't know what they're talking about. Star Wars Arcade for 32X.
That's nifty.
What is that? MSX, nice, it's an MSX game. Nazo Puyo, what?
What? Headbuster.
Dude.
These are also Game Gear by the looks of it? Or
Yeah, that was all Game Gear for a little while there. Rockboard, I think it's a Rockman like Itadaki Street or like Mario Party style thing. Some Battletoads. Rogue Squadron 2, disc only, nice. Columns for MSX, I'm assuming.
You need that.
Dude, columns. Ah, Gauntlet for Lynx.
Yep. If I had a Lynx, I would definitely want that.
For 2,000 yen, I think I'd pay that for Link's Gauntlet.
Mother 3, of course.
You gotta have Mother 3.
Here we are in the boxed, shelved games. See some 3DO. Lots of loose SNES carts.
Yeah, I have stopped buying.
And lots of, the good news is, there's also lots of boxed Super Famicom games.
That's what I want. Here I am looking at Famicom games because I got that janky Pokemon Go thing we had in our old video, and it actually works fine. Like, it's just a Famicom, but it works. Famicom Disk System stuff. Gachapon Senshi. Ooh. Tiny robots. That front one, what is it? Something Spirit? Dogfight Spirit? That sounds cool. Black. This is Muscle. Soccer, good. Ultraman.
All the Disk System games.
They had a pretty good number of them. Baseball. Like, what was it? Your wife's brother, who was it, that said this place was cool?
Yeah.
And he wasn't lying. There was a lot of great stuff. And it was well organized, and everything was clean and like in bags, and yeah, it was pretty nifty.
Super Mario Brothers 2.
The difficult one.
Yes.
Yes. Volleyball again. That's some Dracula 2, some Castlevania 2.
That's real neat.
That's the real junky one, if I remember right. I think it was 1 and 3 were good and 2 was bad, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Yeah, same as Devil May Cry.
Hey,
Crimson for MSX.
What's it doing hiding back there?
Just hanging out. Mamoru Bomo Semeru. Can't. That's.
But look at that guy.
Yeah,
He's
looks
got his
real
sunglasses
cool.
on.
We were really, really curious, and then we saw the price.
Wow.
Yeah, and we were like, nope, don't want to pay that much for a game we don't know about.
Let's take a stroll through PC Engine Lane, shall we?
Yes. R-Type, cool.
That's a shmup.
It's a schmooper.
Ease.
3, wow.
Wow.
Energy. Good
Great
game. Good name. Varus 3. Ultra Health Video Game Nerd would be like having a good time looking at it. He loves that Varus. Triple Battle. Super. Momo Tetsu. Hey, do some train Mario Kart stuff.
3x3 eyes.
Good. Tokimeki Memorial.
All right.
Romance some ladies.
Get your dating sim on.
Woo. The Poem of the Angel, or Angel's Poem, whatever that is.
Some kind of samurai nonsense.
Your samurai nonsense.
Sports Fest.
Human Sports Festival. As opposed to like Trash Can Sports Festival.
This is one worth pulling out. Check that out.
I definitely want to see like Lawnmower Sports Festival.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Nice. It's actually really, really fun fighting games. Usually those are good. Fighting Street. Yep.
That's a very American-looking fighter because he's in front of Mount Rushmore.
But it's a CD-ROM 2 game, so you gotta have all kinds of hardware to actually be able to play that.
You gotta have that fancy thing.
The fancy card.
The Duo
like
R.
$400 for the card. I think now. It might even be more than that, I don't know. But Yaoara 2, I don't know what that is, but it had a name. Biohazard.
Hey,
for
wait
PC
a
Engine.
minute.
Biohazard
That's
4.
not PC Engine.
Oh no. Oh no. I found a WonderSwan game and I got so excited. Digimon. If it was a little bit cheaper, I probably would have grabbed it. But if I remember right, it was kind of a sponsy. Oh.
More WonderSwan games?
Gundam. Nice.
That's nifty.
I got a WonderSwan Crystal, so I'm like really wanting to grab myself some WonderSwan Color games, but I'm on such a tight budget. I already have this. I got this for like 100 yen at the Surugaya in Ikebukuro. So eat that, Kobuchi Hard Off. 500 yen. That sucks. That's me being like
disappointed.
Oh, Hard Off. You're so expensive.
Mega CD.
Oh.
All 2 of them. What do they got?
FHB.
Funky Horrible Land.
What? What is it?
Funky Horror
What?
Band.
This looks sweet.
Do we need to buy Sega CDs just for this?
Dude, it's only 500 yen. What? Heavenly Symphony. Oh, Formula 1. Dang it, man. I was hoping it was cool and it was Formula 1. I mean, Formula 1's cool and all, but it's just a racing game. Ultra Boy.
Ultra Boy. Power Stone 2.
For so cheap compared to the US, this game.
Powerful.
Like 10 years ago, this game was well over $100 in the US, I remember right.
I would buy a Dreamcast. I still don't have one, but I would buy it
one.
just for this.
I should have picked this up, but I didn't want to spend 3,000 yen on one game this day. I was trying to keep
Yeah.
myself at a budget of 1,000 yen per store because we went to a lot this day.
I should have bought it and we could play it together because Power Stone 2 is only fun with other people.
It's true. It's not fun to play video games by yourself.
Yeah.
PCFX stuff, you don't see those very often. J-League official TV game. Some Neo Geo CD stuff.
Check it out, y'all.
I always go on about how I want a Neo Geo, but being totally honest, it's mostly fighting games.
Yeah.
And I don't even like fighting games, so I'm not really sure why I want one, but I do.
We could learn to get good at one together. We could finally
one
commit.
fighting game. Let's get really, really good at well, let's find a fighting game in the video that we want to get good at.
I want to get good at Waku Waku 7 on Sega Saturn.
We need to get it. We need to buy it.
And we both have Saturn, so that's an actual more achievable goal without having to buy a $300 thing.
We can practice. Ooh.
We can have, like, instead of soccer practice, weekly Waku Waku 7 practice where we get all sweaty and have towels and stuff.
Because we're just like holding controls.
Like drinking Gatorade.
I love Mappy.
That's way too much.
It's so expensive.
You're out of your damn mind.
I don't know why that's so expensive because this game, you can find this game for like 100 yen if you look in the junk section at Hard Off.
But look at that pristine connection.
I mean, it is pretty minty, but really? $25? Whatever, man. Who cares? Oh, there's some Super Robot Wars. For our friend on the comments who says they want to see this stuff. There it is. They are really cool games, actually. If you like tactical strategy games, they're a lot of fun.
This one's on the Saturn.
Satan. Here, have a look at another one.
Another one. The same one, I think.
Yeah, it's the same one. Cool. Famicom stuff. Ooh, Gradius. Why is the Famicom Gradius art so cool always?
It is very cool. Gradius 2.
Yeah.
That's a
2,000 yen, man.
bit much.
That's a chunk of money if I've ever seen a chunk of money. Yes.
But hey.
We didn't buy it. Ooh, I was really excited when I saw this because I love Hatris.
300 yen.
300 yen in the box. And I actually was like, I'm going to get this. I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy it. It's 300 yen. Of course I'm going to get it. But then I was responsible and I put it back because if I buy one box Famicom game, I'm going to want to get all box Famicom games. And that
I think I thought I had it in the box, but I don't.
You
Otherwise,
don't?
I would have bought it.
Really?
300 yen.
And then I could have had the cart. Well, that's dumb. 8,800 yen. What is this? Master of Monsters 2. That guy's got a big old hand. Look at that hand. So it's like a Daisen Yaku style, like hexagonal tactics strategy game. That's cool. Only it's monsters and not tanks.
The ubiquitous mist. And what's Zach doing here?
This is me looking up to figure out what this game is because I was like, so Kunio-kun, if you guys know River City Ransom, I'm sure everyone knows that. It's actually part of a series called Kunio-kun in Japan. There's fighting games and sports games and you name it. And Super Dodgeball for Nintendo is also a Kunio-kun game. And I was like, those games are fun. I like hockey. Look at that game, though. Did you see how when you hit the goalie in the face, his eyes pop out of his head? That's definitely why I bought this.
Neat. Nice bit of history on that, Zach. Good job.
Thank you.
Star Wars Racer. I'm looking at this box right now. I bought this.
Ah, dude.
500 yen.
What a deal.
I love this game.
I wish I had it. I wish I'd bought it, but I didn't want to spend 500 yen, and Kyle found it before me, so.
I can actually give you the cart now that I have 2 copies.
I don't want the cart. I only want box.
All right.
64.
Mother
Thank
2.
you. Mother 2.
3,000 yen. I do want this eventually, but just waiting it out.
Oh, Othello. Dude, do you want to just be Othello YouTubers for the, what is this for? Some computer.
I want to play Mina no Othello. It's like Everybody's Golf, but Othello.
What?
Look at this badass thing.
Dude, that looks real cool. It looks like an RPG.
Ladies flying on eagles.
Oh, booties. Dude, look at that booty.
With their booties and the eagles.
And the eagles and the booties. More fighting games for Neo Geo. The thing about it is, like, King of Fighters, I mean, like, I played King of Fighters for a while. And I actually do, like, enjoy it. I'm just really bad at them, so whenever I go to play fighting games with people, I lose. It's not fun. Ah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Xanadu. Nice. Xanadu is cool. It's made by Falcom. They're the people who made, Victor. It's made by Victor. Victor Falcom?
Looks real cool.
Yeah, they're the people who made Ease, that series. Same thing.
Revival Xanadu Easy version.
Yeah, so you can not be bad at it.
That's for me.
That's for us. And they also...
That's super cool.
Yeah, they also made Dragon Slayer. It's pretty awesome.
Xanadu art on the box is always so cool.
It is. There's some more Robot Wars for Super Famicom.
There you go.
It's the Chibi one, I think. I do
Chibi Robo Wars.
I love... no. Chibi Robo is a different thing.
That's different. Chibi Robo Wars.
DuckTales. I love DuckTales for NES. I beat the second one with like tons of money left over because you can keep playing the same stuff over and accumulate lots of money, and it makes beating the last boss easier.
Oh, it's like New Game Plus in the Famicom days?
Kind of. Not really, no, but you can say that if you want to.
Okay.
I don't know.
Look
Why
at these repro cables for your GameCube and stuff. It's kind of handy, right?
When I was editing this, I wondered why you got video footage of this, honestly.
Because you're always looking for cables, and you have a brand new, fresh cable.
And it works with all of them. That was so cool about Nintendo for years, is they had the exact same proprietary cable for all their systems. So it's just
repro AC adapters.
Good.
It's handy.
You're handy.
So you don't have to dig through a junk section and find an old one. You get a brand new one that you know works.
Or you could just do what Kyle did and hope your system doesn't explode. I was really tempted by this because I feel like if you can get the actual unit itself for around 2,000-3,000 yen, you can piece together the controllers and everything else, not
over
too terribly
time.
expensively over time. I probably should have picked it up, but it was just not.
It's a good deal for it.
I know, I was just too broke. I wish I had gotten it. I wish I had enough money to got it. Yeah.
To have gotten it.
Yes. This is 3DO. We could play that, what was it, horror whatever band thing we saw a second ago. If we bought this for...
Yeah.
It would have been...
It's not ridiculously priced, honestly.
No, I mean, what, $90?
We could have got that and the horror funky band for about $100.
And we could have played it. So this Genesis...
Did I mess up? Should we have bought that?
Probably, yeah.
Cool Mega Drive stick.
So these are cool because they're really sturdy. The stick itself doesn't feel that good. It's not got like the nice, hoary, clicky, Sama whatever stick feel. But this thing weighs a ton because the bottom there is metal. It's just like hard.
Feels real primo.
Yeah, it feels real sturdy. It's only got 3 buttons. That kind of sucks. But I mean,
that's a guy.
That's me. This is me thinking about video games.
That's your stance.
That's my video game thinking stance. Video games. Ooh. Okay, so this is Makai Toshi Saga, which became Final Fantasy Legend on Game Boy in the US. It's a weird, it's got that weird leveling system where your character, if you want to get more HP, you got to take more damage and stuff. I got it because it's 300 yen for a boxed Game Boy game. Ooh, yes.
Real solid.
Thank you.
That's a happy boy.
That's all I did the rest of the day because I got that for 300 yen.
It just makes me happy to see boxed Game Boy games.
It really does. They're so small. Like the US box Game Boy stuff was so bulky and for no reason, and I just love tiny boxes. They make me feel nice.
I actually ended up this day way under my approved budget.
Yeah, you should.
And now I kind of regret not buying all this cool stuff, but also I don't really need it. But
true.
I do want it.
This is a game. Kyle, are you still playing it? You played it for a little bit, right?
Yeah, I play it, man. It's a lot of people give it crap, but I think it did a really good job of making good use of the Game Boy hardware at the time. Like if you play other shoot 'em ups on the Game Boy, on the actual original Game Boy, they're almost unplayable because of the limitations. But this game it looks good on the system. It feels good to play. It's actually doable.
Nice.
So I like Solar Striker. It's kind of easy, so.
Yeah, easy is good. It's a good starter.
Easy is good.
It's a good starter. Shmups are hard, man.
Man.
Wario Land.
I wish I would have bought all of these.
Yeah, I know. I actually like all these games that we've been showing here for a little bit. The Saga I did buy, but these other ones I actually did have in the cart for a minute, and then I didn't get them because I didn't have the money.
Because you were sad.
I'm broke. Now Kyle can talk about these because he's the Mega Man boy.
I don't know much about these Rockman. This is the EXE.
This is Battle
English,
Network,
right?
so it's like a strategy.
Yeah, I never played those, so
RPG
I
thing.
don't know anything about them, but I always look at Rockman. I like Rockman. I'm not a super hardcore fanboy, but I want to get better and be good at hard games, guys.
Okay.
It's like you and your shoot 'em ups. You
It's
just
true.
got to keep playing until you
I mean,
develop a skill for it.
Yeah, I mean, I like shoot 'em ups. I'm not good at them at all by any means. I'm better than somebody who's not really played them that much because I've played them. But I mean, I'm not good.
Same with Tetris.
Yeah.
Tetris is hard when you first start playing it, but even grannies can get good at Tetris.
My mom's a master at Tetris.
It's just a matter of sticking to it and liking it enough to keep playing it.
Tetris is for moms. That's why Tetris is cool.
Yeah.
Because moms are cool.
Nice. I like that. We still looking at Rockman stuff?
Yeah, we're still looking at Rockman stuff.
I'm sure most people watching know more about it than we do, so please let us know the deal.
Yeah, tell us what all of these games are. Oh, this game is really cool, actually. I played this, and it's really fun.
Tell us a bit about it.
I mean, it's a Mega Man game.
Nice,
But
Metroid Prime Pinball.
Ooh, Kyle.
I bought this.
He did
Played it a
purchase
bit.
this.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's real simple. It's a pinball game. But
It's got nice sounds and visuals.
Yeah.
I wanted to immerse myself in that Metroid world.
ooh.
Ooh.
Metroid does have a really cool aesthetic. I love the Metroid universe. Oh, Kyle.
I'm on camera.
Kyle's on camera for a really special reason.
Yeah, we walked into this store and Zach said, I think you'll find the Dungeon Explorer game you've been looking for.
I just have
months.
a feeling. I was totally joking and didn't mean it, and it totally was there. It was so bizarre. I was like, oh my God, Kyle.
And I got it, and I'm playing it. I'm a sucker for like Diablo clones. They're comfort food for me. You just hack and slash and run through and explore areas. And that's what this game is.
It's nifty.
The only difficult part is figuring out what it's saying in Japanese, but it's good for me to apply myself.
And you have a person you can ask if you really just truly don't have any idea.
Yeah. So I've been playing it before bed. It's fun. It's a good pre-bed game.
Just chill out.
Yep.
Yay.
Yeah.
Ah, this was cool. So, Final Fantasy 13 for 300 yen, which I mean, you know, that game is cheap now, but it had 13.2 with it, which is crazy because Final Fantasy 13, it's pretty typical to find that for this price, but both these together for that price is a great deal. 2 for 1. Yay. Oh.
Did you buy it?
I did buy it. I purchased it.
Good job.
So this is cool. So you look right on the top, the text is upright. If you don't read Japanese, you might not know that, but that text is upright. You can see the FC there. Flip it over, and the text is also upright again because this is a double cleaner for Super Famicom on this side and Famicom on the other side. And Kyle was like, should I buy this? And I was like, I mean, you could. You'd have to make a solution just like half alcohol, half water.
And Q-tips work just as well.
Yeah, but we could just also use Q-tips.
And you have more control. You can actually, get in there.
You can really scrubby dub it.
Yep.
There, guys, this game is cool because it's like one of the only RPGs that fighting games that Squaresoft put out, and it's got Final Fantasy characters, Sephiroth and Squall, and I think Tifa might be in there, Yuffie.
I don't know.
And it also has an RPG story mode. I was like, get this, whatever. Echo Knight. This is a really, really cool From Software game. It's one of their PlayStation when they were making all those first-person RPGs, but it's a horror game. So you walk around like a ship, I think, and you have to find the mystery, and if you find the ghost lady, you got to turn the light on before she touches you. We'll probably actually make a video playing this, maybe.
Yeah.
Kyle
bought it, didn't I? I was just looking at my games.
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget what I have. That's what happens.
Yeah, you bought it. I remember you buying it.
I still don't have any of my retro consoles set up in the new place, so they're just kind of sitting there.
Kyle is so dumb.
Yeah.
Gamera 2000, the cover is covered, but this is a kaiju game, like a Godzilla kaiju enemy game thing. You fly around and you shoot stuff. We've shown this several times. It's supposed to be really good, but every time I find it, it's like 3,000 yen and
$30 thereabouts.
Yeah, I don't want to spend that much. Ooh, Night and Baby. Night and Baby.
That's gotta be good.
That's gotta be good. I want to say this is Guardian Heroes on PlayStation in the US. And I didn't know that when I saw it. I was like, Night and Baby, that's stupid. And I looked it up and I was like, oh, sweet. This is Guardian Heroes or Guardian Legend or whichever that one is. And I want to play that. And so I purchased it.
Nice. All right. Well, let's take a look at what we purchased that day.
We purchased. Kyle, you want to start the purchase hose?
Sure. Okay. I got Star Wars Episode 1 Racer.
Ooh.
Echo Knight. Dungeon Explorer. Metroid Prime Pinball. I think that's all I got that day.
Yeah, good haul, bro.
It's cool stuff.
I got Final Fantasy 13 and 13 too, which I've been meaning to play, so that'll be fun. And then I got that River City Ransom, right? That Kunio-kun hockey game where you can hit the goalie in the face, and that's cool. Or goalie, is it called goalie in hockey?
Yes.
Cool.
Or goalkeeper, goalie, whatever.
Goal boy, goal child.
Goalman.
And then I got Makai Toshi Saga, which is Final Fantasy Legend, so I get to play that game and become a mutant so you can eat enemies and gain health. I think that was in this game.
I like it.
And then Air Guys, and Night and Baby, which is Guardian something or other. Guardian Legends, Guardian Heroes, one of those. So I think we did pretty good.
Yeah.
For one hard off. I only spent like 1,200 yen here, and I got like 4 or 5 games, so I'm feeling pretty spiffy.
Kobuchi was real nifty.
It was real good. I recommend it if you happen to be out in the Kanagawa area. It's worth a trip just there, I think, if you're looking for retro games.
Yep. Just make sure you don't walk past it like we did, and you'll have a great time.
We walked an extra hour, basically, just for that reason. So don't be us. So thanks, friends, for watching. Glad that you watch our videos, and if you like and comment and stuff, we'll like you a little bit more.
Yep.
But we like you either way.
And if you sub, we'll love you all the way.
We'll definitely love you. All the love. A lot.
A lot. Thanks as always. Sorry we've been gone for a while. We're busy boys, so we're not going to keep up with that weekly schedule anymore, sadly.
Yeah, we'll put a little community post to explain exactly what happened, but it's probably predictable. We just have lives and things.
Yeah.
And putting up every week is difficult and stressful, so we're not going to do that. But
we're just going to have fun and be sporadic, and you'll get it when you get it. Damn it,
people! Stop it. Actually, we're really glad that people still want to see our stuff because So thanks for watching our videos, and
thanks
look
as
forward
always.
to more, not as frequent as it was, but we're still around, still making stuff. So see you, friendlies.
See you around
later.